First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You talk about this Jets defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Here's Goff. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. But Goff and Williams hooking up there for Lions first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. This defense for the Jets, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Out of the gun, Goff. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. There he goes, left side. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Lions nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. You talk about this Jets defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Lions, nothing. Jason Deion Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. That last pass might be one he remembers, Charles. He's now over 40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time was unthinkable. No one thought anyone would ever get there. Now, how many guys have done it in the NFL?
Yeah, right around 20.
So we're talking a good number that have gotten that done, throwing the ball downfield. He's got a lot to be proud of and a lot more left to accomplish.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he is going to have a Lions first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Goff. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Gibbs. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and goal from the 1. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. And it'll be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On play action, they'll throw. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert down the right sideline. And all all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jeremy Ruckert, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0.
Lions nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
They weren't running RPOs when this quarterback first entered the league, but his adaptability is one of the reasons he has stuck around for as long as he has. He hasn't just learned to run these more modern plays. He's put in the extra work to excel at them.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. Down inside the 40.
The offense has been praised on offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Gone. Flush to his right. That's complete right around the 8. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Ball on the 8. It's second and 4. A handoff now for Pacheco. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Lions 7. Jet 5. box to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Even with the good gain, I thought they might accept that one.
Yeah, you thought maybe they'd go with the downs as opposed to the yardage. So if you're taking the yardage now, 2nd and less than 5, that tells me you feel good about how your offense is working.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Goff going to shift him around. Now a run with Pacheco. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Now it's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Back to throw. Goff. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's good. Lions.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is 3rd and goal.
We're good. Ric Flair. 14. 120. 12.
Goff now looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Go, go. Hey, 5. 2.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Black 20. DC. Whirl it. Going out.
Now gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Ric Flair. 20. Harbaugh. Louis.
Goff now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing again is gone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Back to throw here. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with the pick. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
The Jets, first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy.